When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cougars offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Back to pass on second down. Such great awareness. From the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Still running at the 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Let's go. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Gets it past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So Florida's offense will go to work for the first time today. running back and leave it with him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. Shakes off the defender. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Lots of running room. He's up, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give out of the gun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Gators. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 30. A giant. Yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And tackled there by the defense.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish it.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Yeah, and it's fourth and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback now breaking the field. Rolling right and going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Houston. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Dropping back, it's Miles. Moving out of the pocket. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it to the back on the draw. At the 45 on his way. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Gators are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Breaks into the open. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking back.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Connors. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's Miles. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's sacked. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's sacked. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On the move at the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Gators are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
28, Houston, 16.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Gets it to the back. Fighting off the defender. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. They boot it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive work.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Handoff from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal for the offense. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Houston, 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass. The screen, and watch out. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Handoff to the lone back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Now the play fake. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Working that wide receiver screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Quarterback extends the play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the...
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Was complete. on the screen.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He holds it in and nobody's close. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Into the end zone. Touchdown Gators! And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then...
There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
Lofts one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and
touchdown Cougars. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but Oberlin, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Under fire. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got a man. It's Connors. At the 35, he's open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
At the 19.
And the Gators with the 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Fires into traffic, picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got his man on the right. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Under fire. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll go to the air on second and short. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The snap sets up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. One more play to pad the stats. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Pressure coming. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.